What's up, guys? Joe Laney Residential with the Realty One Group. Today I'm here to talk to you about what happens after you get under contract. All right, jumping right into it. So we've gone out, we've shopped, we've got you something under contract. What's the next step? First and foremost is scheduling your inspection, because nowadays, unlike a year or two ago, when you would usually get your full 10-day inspection period, a lot of people are shortening that. So it's vital you get an inspector in there as soon as possible. Then they look over the property, kind of look at what issues are there. Every house has issues, by the way, some small, some big, whatever. We just want to figure out if it's stuff that you're able to work with and deal with and work out with the seller. So if there's major stuff, we might go for asking them to repair it, give you a credit so you can do it yourself. There's various scenarios. Sometimes you also need to have a little bit of time in there to bring in an HVAC person or a roofer or an electrician and get a secondary professional opinion about that specific thing. Home inspectors are kind of jack of all trades, so they're going to give you very generic information and they're going to tell you to consult with an expert. So that's why you need to leave a little time in there and get that inspector in there as soon as possible so you can get all your answers and figure out if this is the house for you. Second, if you are buying a house that's in an HOA, you're going to receive something from the HOA via mail, snail mail, or email called an HOA disclosure package. And once you receive that, that starts a secondary kind of inspection period, if you will. It's 5 whole days. So you have 5 whole days to review all the rules, regulations, the budget, everything having to do with the HOA, and figure out if you still want to continue. So that gives you a different out besides your regular inspection if you're buying in an HOA, because maybe you already worked out the regular inspection forms and you're past that. This still gives you an out if you're not comfortable with something. I've only had it happen a couple of times. It just depends on your specific needs and wants. HOAs in general, a lot of the stuff's pretty typical, but just depends on what you're looking for. So after that, once you get through all that stuff, everything's been signed off, you have a third kind of out. If for some reason you don't qualify for the loan, you usually have a financing contingency in the contract. So if there's something that got missed or whatever, and all of a sudden you can't qualify for the loan, then basically, you can cancel, get your earnest money back and all that sort of thing. And that will happen later in the deal too, because once you go under contract, that's when they start getting the ball rolling with fully approving you and going through underwriting and all that sort of thing. So that's that. And then lastly, other than that, you do your final walkthrough, make sure everything is in the same condition, verify repairs have been done, things like that. And then it's close time. Obviously, issues can come up with walkthroughs. I can get into those specifics as well, but most of the time they do not. So we can get into specifics with that. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Happy to share some different scenarios and everything.